It was never so much harder to be brave.
I mean, like when you were seeing the situation and then you decide to join in the girl, I think you didn't have much time to think about, oh, shall I do it, to do or not to do? Because it's kind of like you talk about all the potential struggles or challenges you're going to face. But I think at the moment, what motivated you most is to be brave or to join what you feel right.
And on Monday, they decided to create a visual protest over there on that Able Quad, where they put in 1,200 Israeli flags on there in order to commemorate the lives lost on October 7th. And I think how they structured the event was that it was apolitical, non-religious. I think they connected 30,000 Palestinians who are dead right now to as retribution for what happened on October 7th. And so SJP is students supporting justice in Palestine. And so I think they came out a call being let's protest against this. And so a bunch of students came out and we protested in front of the lawn. Yeah, we were on their lawn, in front of the Israeli flags being 30,000 Palestinians are dead, there's a genocide happening, and we refuse to disavow the Israeli state for doing these things. This is fully political. I think there was no planned protest happening, but then there was one girl who came out, she saw the flags, she was immediately, she was no, this is not going to happen. She got a sign, she wrote 30,000 Palestinians are dead, and she got there and she was just holding it by herself. And and she was being yelled at by all the Zionists, people were screaming at her, and people called the police on her, and she's a junior just like me. And so I saw her, I joined her, then other students joined her, and then it became 2 students and 5 students and 10 students and 20 students. Unfortunately, where the entire time I was standing the entire time, I barely ate, I was screaming, I lost my voice, and it was very hard, it was very scary. White boys screaming at you the entire time. They are demanding questions and they are saying horrific things and they want you to respond. And personally for me, I couldn't respond because I couldn't speak at the time. And so I just had to take it. Yeah, it was very hard to just to stay strong. And I felt concerned for my family and my own personal safety. And so and also it was just hard being to see what the impacts of what those things are on Palestinian students and on the Jewish students. It was painful and hard. Palestinian students had to witness that and had to during a genocide, and people were denying that genocide. And being brave was really hard to do. And I just sang 2 Pitbull songs to myself, and I was we're just gonna tough it out. We got this, and it'll be over. We learned so much in class, right? The ways in which the government or the empire will employ these tactics, they're seditious, they're unlawful, they're aggressive, they're hostile. I feel through that class I was able to know the tactics and know this is just bullshit.
Don't let me face the loss of you.